Gabriel Magalhaes signs a new deal and Postecoglou is sacked by Tottenham. Kepa Arrizabalaga on the verge of joining Arsenal. And who runs the show at the Emirates? Hello everybody, straight to business. And the question for today is, who runs the show at Arsenal? Who runs the show at the Emirates? Because the way things are going down there, it seems like Mikel Arteta is even more powerful than the Wenger. But before we get down there, let me just get onto some good news first of all. Big up Gabriel dos Santos Magalhaes. Gabriel signs a brand new 4-year deal with the Arsenal, keeping this beautiful defender with us until 2029. Gabriel signs a new contract which is going to extend his stay, of course, with Arsenal. It's going to be a long journey with Gabriel dos Santos Magalhaes. Signed from Lille in 2020 for £27 million. Gabriel has integrated into the Arsenal squad, into the Arsenal first 11, and established himself as a pole player, like a very, very key player in the team, leading the team from the back, running the game, running the show, scoring goals for fun, scoring from set pieces for fun, affecting the game, from all areas. Great partnership with William Saliba. Gabriel has been a testament, for the Arsenal, and I can't be happier. I can't be happier for any player. He's that guy with that big gut. I love Gabriel so much, and I was one of them. I was one of them guys who I was so mad 2 years ago when I heard that rumor with the Saudi guys, tabling some kind of big amount of money. I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that for Gabriel. Yeah, because if Gabriel must leave the Arsenal for any reason, that guy deserves to win not just a trophy, a major trophy with Arsenal. You know what I mean? So very, very happy for Gabriel. He signs a new deal that keeps him with us there until 2029. I'm expecting to have a very good journey with Gabriel from this year down to 2029 when his current deal expires, and hopefully even extend his deal, because that guy is never. He doesn't look like someone who's going to be retiring soon. Moving on from Gabriel, one of a bit more disappointing news, and Postecoglou is relieved of his duty. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts about Ange losing his job? And I have my own reserve for that, yeah, because everyone's saying he's had a bad season, given Tottenham what Tottenham lacks for a very lengthy period of time, not just a trophy, but he won a major trophy with Tottenham. He deserved at least, an extension, at least a year, to see what he can do trophy-wise. If he could take the team, if he could make the team playing more defensively. Of course, we all saw that on the final day. We all get this dig at Tottenham, like, you can defend, but they absolutely buzzed Manchester United defensively in that final. You can see they were so resilient, and yeah, but the man is sacked. What's my take on it? Is that harsh? Yes. Is that supposed to happen? Like, is that ideal for Danny Levy to sack and Postecoglou? I think yes. He deserves to be sacked. Of the truth, a club, if you're ambitious, I think that man, that's the person I am, yeah. And if you're ambitious, yeah, you can't afford to lose that amount of game. I personally was scared for Ange Postecoglou because I felt like if he goes into the next season, he was going to lose his ego. He's going to lose everything that he's achieved. It was better for him, I said earlier, even before he was sacked, I said it's better for him to walk. he will be living with every prestige, you know what I mean? But I think it's even a bigger prestige he's living now, maybe, that he's sacked. Because with the fans are going to be fuming. The fans will have a lot of sympathy and stuff like that. If he walked, some fans will say you didn't even do anything in the Premier League. Though, yeah, you managed to beat which team did they play in the semi-final again? Can't even remember. Bodo Glimt, yeah, you managed to beat Bodo Glimt, and of course did that masterclass in the final and won the trophy. Yeah, but you were absolutely rubbish when the real test, when you played the game that tests, a team, which are the Premier League games, right? And you absolutely lost it. You showed your frailties there in the Premier League, and yeah, fans may just turn, like they may not really. Some fans are definitely going to be divided. You know what I mean? So maybe because he's sacked, or he was sacked, there will be that kind of sympathy that, yeah, should be. So the fans are going to be with him. And you can imagine that a coach, having lost 22 games and then still wins the fan over, like, that's mad. That's mad. But good luck to Ange Postecoglou. I saw some naivety from him in terms of his all attacking football. I know, I understand that very well. If you want to be an all, play the game, you want to express yourself and all of that, but you can actually put some you can actually have some plan Bs, plan B and even plan C, to at least try to manage and see out some games, get rack wins and all of that. That's what takes you to the Champions League spot. That's what takes you to the finals to play, you know what I mean, and win cups, you know what I mean. But don't take anything away. Congratulations to Ange Postecoglou, and good luck to wherever you find yourself tomorrow. The man who says, yeah, he wins in his second seasons, and he done that. That's a just Mourinho-esque, congratulations. Moving on, Kepa Arrizabalaga is rumored to be really, really close to joining Arsenal. Kepa Arrizabalaga. I don't know exactly what is happening at Arsenal. It seems like if Chelsea rejects any player, Arsenal is always willing to open the door for that player. Mikel Arteta leaves the gates open to Chelsea rejects like it's Sunday service. Why are you telling me Kepa Arrizabalaga, and people are telling me because of the fee it's a good deal? What are you telling me? That is mistake number one. Mikel Arteta, mark this down now. Mikel Arteta has made his mistake number one of the window of the summer. And I'm saying Mikel Arteta because I think that man is still running the affair at Arsenal. Because there's no way you tell me that Arsenal need a backup goalkeeper, and the best goalkeeper out there to get is Arrizabalaga. Why am I saying this? I'll give you my point. Look at Tottenham. I would understand last season when Aaron Ramsey had to go because he needed to go and get his playing time. Yeah, he was number one, was ousted from his position and all of that. Yeah, he wants to play. He's in the England squad and all of that. He had to go. Yes, I understand that. And you had no time to actually recruit another goalkeeper. You went to bring in Neto on loan from Bournemouth. Understandable. You had 1 year. And in that 1 year, you had a job. You had a job to bring in a permanent backup goalkeeper, a goalkeeper for the future, a good quality goalkeeper. And what did you do? What did you do? You just relaxed and slept. You had one job and you failed the probation already. If Kepa Arrizabalaga joins Arsenal, I will be so disappointed. I'm not saying Kepa is that bad or stuff like that, but what are you telling me you're building for the future? Tottenham went out there Even Tottenham had a very good young goalkeeper. Went out there and they got another quality young goalkeeper, very good. These two guys, they're doing really brilliant. If Vicario is out today, Tottenham have no reason to panic because they have two very good young goalkeepers, building, developing them for the future, and there are many of these kinds of guys out there for you to go and get. You had 1 year, and this is the best you can do. Only for people to come and be telling me the price 5 million and stuff like that. I don't want to hear that. You started this mistake again. When you started, you're making all of this mistake. I'm saying them, and anytime I point them out, they end up hurting Arsenal. Count them, all of them. I said, be it the Granit Xhaka, be it, name them. Yeah, you are always going back. This man, I don't know. I pretty don't know. You're always going back to Spain. Don't take anything. Don't get me wrong. Quality players in Spain, and I love I love almost all them players here. Very very good players. But it seems like this man left his soul in San Sebastian. I don't get it. There are players elsewhere. Must you bring Spanish players, only Spanish players to our team? I love Spanish players, to be honest. Quality. As a matter of fact, Nico Williams, Zubimendi, all of them. I absolutely love them. And if you get a Nico Williams, I will be really, really over the moon. Zubimendi quality, I love him. Mikel Merino is doing good. Look at he's scoring goals for fun now. So I'm not that, but you should not make that your sole priority. That shouldn't be your sole priority. I don't get it. Build for the future. Freshen up things. Look at Manchester City. Play De Bruyne, Gundogan, and Demares and stuff like these guys. When they started leaving the team because that midfield was not freshened up, you can see what's happening at Manchester City now. It's a rebuild. It's a complete rebuild. You need to start freshening things up. And the best way to do it, recruit the right players at the right time, build them to take over from whoever is currently there. I stop there. I just hope that deal doesn't pull through. If it does, I will be back here because, bro, you already put yourself. I personally, how backed you. I've been backing you. Hell, like I've been really, really. I want Mikel Arteta, to succeed. I want him to succeed. But the way he's moving, it seems his ego is taking the better part of him right now. It's taking over him. I think Mikel Arteta is not listening. He's not listening to anybody. Like the power, the man is being bestowed a lot of power at Arsenal, and he's using it to the peak. He's using it to the peak. The man, I will break this down in another video here. A lot of things that are happening that people are not actually pinpointing or highlighting. We will talk about them because the pressure is now. That pressure is now. Every little decision that happens at Arsenal right now, we will be on it. Because we are not going to be like, oh, because you love us now, because you've taken us from where we are to this place and all that, you get a pass. Because the player gets injury, you get a pass. Because a referee gives a red card, you get a pass. You are not getting no pass this time. You put yourself in this situation. You did that last year. You had 1 year, a whole 1 year to get a striker. You did nothing, began the season, and you put yourself in a position where no striker was available. The preferred strikers weren't available to be gotten, and you lost everything because of that. Now you're doing another thing. Talking about the striker position, Mikel Arteta, that's 2 years, because before the transfer window last season, that is 2023-2024 transfer, you were supposed to buy a striker. You didn't. The whole season passed. That's 2 years. So I should be expecting that 1st of June, Arsenal should be announcing a striker. confirming a striker, passing medical, like taking his medical, stuff like that, walking through the gates. And I'm still hearing left, right, and center different news. I'm already having a bad feeling that this transfer window is not going to go well. Tell me how it's going to go well. It's either you're telling me that Victor Gyökeres has refused to join Arsenal, that means rejection, or the Cronkies are refusing, like they do not want to invest in Arsenal, like they do not want to invest. Or you're telling me that Mikel Arteta has said no to Victor Gyökeres. Either three of these things, or either three of them situation is bad. If Victor rejects Arsenal, that is worse. If Mikel Arteta preferred another player to the best striker statistically in the world right now, that is horrendous. I don't know if Arsenal walked into Champions League final today against any of these elite teams, the striker that's going to be leading Arsenal onto that pitch will be Sesko. All respect to Sesko, I watched your highlights. I didn't even watch your games. The only game I watched was the international game, of course, when you fluffed that goal. Yeah, but I think he's a good player. But for me, he is maximum. My expectation, number 2. Maximum should be number 2, nothing less than that. And unless you're telling me that that's the first available deal that you have to do, and you will still go out to get a proper number 9, either a Victor Gyökeres or Victor Osimhen or Isak, and these 3 or no one else. I know Alvarez will not be available, of course, and I get all the Henry debate and all of that. I personally love Alvarez 100%. There's talks about I've talked about Lautaro Martinez before and all of that, but let's let that be. They are not available. These 3, they can be gotten, and they are the only strikers right now that I will take. They are the only people I don't want to hear the Oli Watkins. I don't want to hear it. Absolutely, I don't want to hear it. So things are going wrong, and it's high time we start picking these things out. Mikel Arteta is making his number 1 mistake. I don't want to say Andre Beta because I don't know him yet. He's only walked in, and I'm sure he needs time to settle down. So he will be given a lot of instructions at the moment. I believe so much. Mikel Arteta is still running every game. I'm not surprised that our legend has to walk away. I'm not surprised. No one was going to say why, but he walked away. I don't think it's for the money. He walked away for a reason, and I feel like Arteta is running the show. Emirates Stadium is not a sanctuary for Chelsea rejects. It's not a Sunday school. What's man telling me? Are you allergic to ready-made players? The way Mikel Arteta is moving, it seems like he's allergic to ready-mades. No wonder. I see your suits. Anyways, smash the likes, people. Welcome to Maximum Pointsport. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? I'll see you a lot soon.